joy, 600 peace, 700 and above enlightenment. Raising the vibration is about what we do every day, choices we make.
Hi, David.
Morning, Stefano.
You look good. You look good.
Well,
and congratulations. You are the most balanced man in the Healy world.
thank you. You're looking good too.
Good evening, good morning, Miek. So for some of you, it's morning there. For some of us, it's late evening. That's how it works, all around the clock. So Eve is there. Ciao, ciao. Elizabeth.
Bonjour.
Ali, hello.
Hello.
Hola, Daniel. ¿Cómo estás? Yes, let's raise the vibrations here for a few more minutes. So that was a very spontaneous call in order to have a gathering with you, just like inviting someone for a coffee, a drink, and have a serious chat too, of course. So, Miek, where are you based? Which part of the world?
I'm in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, ooh la la.
Yes, on the Illinois border, I could stand in 2 states.
Oh, Illinois border, yes. Illinois have been. I know Chicago, yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wisconsin, not yet, not yet. Coming soon. Mountain. Oh, from Holland. Oh. Guten Mittag. No. Guten, yeah, it's evening there. Yeah. It's evening, right? Guten Abend, right? Yeah, my German is helping a bit. So, Joseph is here. 3 minutes we start.
Hello, Stefano.
Oh, Martin from UK, live. Or maybe not.
Live, yes.
It doesn't matter. UK, Australia, Philippines, all together is fine. I am just now in Kuala Lumpur. You can see it. The Petronas Tower. Look how beautiful. But soon I'm flying somewhere else. Yeah, I think now Singapore. Looks like. Yeah, that's the Healy magic here. What is your frequency? Ooh. Yes. So we start sharing the screen. Fantastic, fantastic. Europe, hello Holland, yes. Hello USA, hello Asia. What else we have? Many US states, of course.
Deeper shades of house.
We covered in darkness, exposing our wounds, buying to express our fate.
Coming
Reason humanity from hell if you allow.
Okay. Midnight here, somewhere far away. It's 9 in the morning, or 12 noon, or something in the middle. So, then we get started. Fantastic. The whole tech is working properly here. Amazing. Yes. So May 29, it's today. And here we go. This video I want to show you first. Let's go.
Healy. I'm glad you're looking. Don't turn back around. Don't give up as you work to achieve your most ambitious goals. There are 2 questions I want to ask you at the end of this video. Since you have made the right choice at the right time, you might have the correct answer as well. However, first of all, how do you feel today? Feeling well and being happy in life is the most crucial thing there is. What about your goals, the ones that matter, or your plans for the next 12 months? Sure, you can always be setting new goals and reaching higher to achieve new things. But what if you're not sure what to do next? Alternatively, what if you don't have money left for the things you desire? If your way is not working, why don't you try mine? Healy combines the best of all that modern technology and scientific research have to offer. It is one of the most successful startup companies in the wearable field. With development costs of 25 million euros, 13 years of experience in microfrequency therapy, and the leader in the alternative prevention method worldwide. Healy is priceless and therefore not available online. Because your well-being is our highest priority and Healy is for everyone at home, we have decided not to put Healy in stores, but to make it accessible only through members. Yes, to people just like you, thanks to the incredible power of network marketing. Healy World offers you a global business, multiple earning opportunities in 40+ countries backed by leading products in various markets with billions of sales. Partnering with Healy to build your own business allows you to order or refer our hardware that provides people with the right frequencies in every situation. This is one of the best fitness trackers that delivers in connection with Healy individual programs designed to help you to use exercise optimally for your health and to optimize your well-being every day. Moreover, our new DNA is designed to help you maintain a healthy and balanced diet without relying on expensive nutritional supplements. Our products are innovative, effortless to use. I can show you how to use Healy. It's best to try it yourself, though. 92% of those who tested have noticed an effect. If you had the privilege of using alternative prevention methods, what would you use it for? Fitness? Beauty? Balance? Alternatively, another area that Healy can offer you? Now think about your goals and realize that I can help you reach them in the next 12 months. If you would like a new car or a new flat as an example, the Rank Team Manager earns €2,000 a month from us, so you can make that too and more. So now my two questions. Do you use possibilities for prevention or alternative medicine? Do you know 5 people who would be interested in this topic? If you do, that means you are qualified and can start right away. Healy World is unique and will be next to you to support your first presentation, taking care of your 5 guests. That's right, you don't need to do anything in your first 72 hours. I do recommend you give a big hug to the person who showed you this video. He will help you register as a member.
So let's share it with at least. And straight away, the great news for those who don't know it yet, but I think it's known all over the planet. The US promo has been extended until June 8th. So another 10 days, another very hot 10 days, but I will bring to the table today that the next 48 hours are even hotter, warmer, and you will discover soon why. Quick resume about what is going on regarding the Healy promotion. We have 3 editions available at a very special promo price, up to 50%, we can say. You can see it for the first 2 editions here, especially the first one and the last one. So Healy Holistic Health Plus, and Healy Resonance. Only for affiliates registered in the States. Very important to underline it. The codes are known, so enjoy it. Continue enjoying it, but especially for the next 48 hours, it's even more important. And that's the subject also of tonight. Making money from home, home-based business, the Healy compensation plan explained. We are not going to read it. If you want to read it, it's in your back office, 16 pages, wonderful literature. We are going to enjoy it. We are going to live it live. That's the purpose of being together here. Myself, very honored and pleased. Stefano Gobbato. I'm still a Luxembourger of Italian origin, nearly 20 years living in Far East Asia, and very lucky to be in Healy since the first day as one of the very few experts here in this part of the world. And yeah, my background is finance. Until 10 years ago, I discovered that there's something more valuable than finance and money and precious asset. It's health, absolutely yes. It happened for me 10 years ago after a double family tragedy. I think we all have our own stories, why we look for something alternative. That's why we are here today with Healy, with our wearable quantum science device, bringing holistic health in millions of households. That's our mission all together. And obviously, we are also here to enhance our wealth in the same time, because the company is sharing. The company is sharing everything. A little courtesy notice here. I'm gonna mute you now. If it's not done already. Yes, here we go. Thank you very much. Activation program is highly requested. Maybe for some of you, it's running already. So let's do it together here. Early morning in the States. Some of you are having lunchtime, lunch break. So let's get the frequencies. We have an overture of this Zoom call. So I will answer all your questions later in the chat box. Thank you all, first of all. Yeah, it's my first time that I run a Zoom call at midnight. I wanted to change it. Normally it's early morning. So, and because I am also quite a night bird, so I said, why not do it here in the middle of the night? And let's change it this way as well. So let's move straight to the topic, to our industry, the wearable technology, the coming mega trend. We have to say it's coming more and more in our homes. It's $100 billion market, new market, where simply Healy is the front runner with what we are bringing to the table. You know what potential competitors are bringing in terms of wearable technology. They all measure our body essential data. Healy measures as well, but it also does analysis, and it also provides real-time solutions. So 3-in-1, we can say it this way, with our portable wearables, the Healy frequency device, and the Healy watch, and our 4 major apps. The business, how is it structured? First of all, we are right now already the fastest growing startup company in the network marketing for the last 10 years. That's proven. We have a unique product. We are conquering new markets, 45 in a bit more than 15 months now. Customer support is growing, has to, it's essential. You know, you are not only buying a product, we all know that you're also buying a customer service on the long run. Long run, why? Because the company 100% German science, German technology, German manufacturing is providing a 2 years worldwide warranty on all its hardware. That's essential. But also from a business perspective, all the media support is there. We can run our business as we run our Healy simply from our smartphone. That's why on our smartphone and on our virtual office, back office, we have custom landing pages. So no language is anymore a hurdle. We can speak Healy language in Norwegian, Portuguese, Japanese, all over the world. The landing pages under your name are simply there to be shared all over, copy paste, a WeChat, a WhatsApp, a Messenger, a Facebook, an Instagram will make it. Lead system that is new, that will be coming soon. The company will do marketing campaigns on social media, attracting traffic of interested potential prospects, which then will get the support of us members on the field according to our location worldwide. This is also available in our back office. Highly efficient marketing system, and obviously a lucrative marketing plan. We are going to discover it here. Warranty 2 years on the full hardwares. If necessary, they will be replaced straight away. This is how it works now. I hope this answers the question. So we continue straight away here. The really worldwide map is getting more and more colorful. You see, a major country has joined, and that's your lovely country there. Thank you so much, dear friends in the States, for what you have done so far, reaching simply the top of the Healy world so fast, so successful, and it's only the beginning. So we are all over the world in 45 countries, and that's important for you also. There are no barriers, no borders between these 45 countries. Again, my smartphone will help me to connect people, and here we are talking about over 2.5 billion people. That's the market he is providing to all of us now. Just think about it, India, 1.3, USA, over 320 million, all Europe, it's another billion, so we are very close to the 3 billion mark. This is a fantastic market to conquer from our homes, absolutely, from our homes. And we can do it using the Healy tools. And as I said before, there are no language barriers at all. Obviously, most of these countries speak English, but not all of them. And where A different language is needed, no issues at all. We have already everything in, I think, over a dozen of multiple languages, the whole documentation, around 15 documents per countries are available in Mandarin, for instance, for our dear Mandarin-speaking audience here tonight. We are planning a few new overtures this year, a very few compared to last year, where we basically opened one country per week. Yes, we can say it was an amazing marathon. Now, obviously, we have to consolidate all these markets. Opening is one thing, then it comes the second phase to consolidate them all. The same we are doing now. In the US, we know we have several challenges to overcome, to improve very, very fast, and the company is working on this. There will be major announcement early June, absolutely. So Korea, Canada, Mexico on the map, and these are also tremendous markets if you look at it. And we all have connection in these countries, no question about it. So our business model is known to you, but is a bit different for all those who had experiences in multi-level marketing, network marketing. Healy is focusing on what really matters, meaning a network of customers, of end consumers, which until not so many years ago was not really the case for most of the MLM companies out there. Especially, I have to underline it, many also coming from the States. Why? They were mainly focused on distributors in order to sell them products, lipstick, juices, pills, powders, water, air filters, and so on. And then it's their responsibility to bring this kind of products to the market. Of course, you are not alone. There are many competitors out there. And then the crucial aspect is 90–95% of the people do not know how to sell a product or do not want to sell a product. Absolutely. So that's why many of these products are ending up in their garages, in their warehouses, and then you can find them very easily on eBay, on Taobao, on many e-commerce platforms in order to recover some of their initial investments, spent every month in order to get commission. This is all old school, my dear friends. You know how Healy works. Healy is a product we use for ourselves and we purely recommend it to others, like a golf club. Some of you are playing golf, there are memberships, but first of all, you must be recommended by 1 or 2 members. In a golf club is very classic as well. And then when your recommendation letter goes through, you pay a membership fee. In Healy, it's even easier. You can or you cannot pay your product. You will see it later during the compensation plan presentation because it's not mandatory at all. Membership is free, but you must be recommended by someone. You saw it in the video. The Healy is not available in shops, is not available online, only through membership referral plan program. That's our comp plan here. Obviously, sharing it with others makes it easier. So there are no secrets here, absolutely not. And social marketing is now the new area, the evolution of network marketing, because we are using all the major social media out there, which make it very, very easy to talk to thousands of people with one click straight away from your accounts. So in Healy, we have 2 positions. We have a customer, and I just mentioned it to you right now. Customers are essential in every company in the world. And we are now over 60,000 in the world. That's amazing. That's impressive. But just imagine when we are going to hit the 100,000, the 500,000 mark, the first million mark in the coming months to come. And then we have the member. So we have to distinguish this because the consumer is there to consume products. And we want happy consumers, of course. But a member, he wants something more. And that's why you are here tonight. Members want to also participate in the business, in the pool profit sharing of the company. So a customer is not entitled to make money with Healy, to explain it very easily. A member is also entitled to all the commissions the company is providing to us. So very important, a member can refer other members. A member can also refer customers, and customers can also refer other customers. Just imagine your grandmother, probably she will not run a business, but she's happy with her Healy digital nutrition, and then she's showing it to the neighbor friend. Very easy to understand how it works, how a customer can recommend another customer. Very important in such case, the customer recommending new customer will gain loyalty points, like your mileage for any kind of airline out there, and these loyalty points can be converted into free products, free programs, and so on. On the other side, members will obviously get commission. But now, very important, you remember I told you, the next 48 hours will be essential in the States, and here the title, why purchasing before May 31st? Don't wait June 8th to get the Healy. Don't wait June 8th or 6th or 3 to become a member with a purchase. If you are here tonight and if you can share this webinar, later on it will be recorded and shared promptly within the next 12 hours on our dedicated channels. Make sure everybody get this message because there are advantages by entering the Healy world before May 1st. And you will see it first, obviously, own a Healy at the promo price. Yes, but the promo price will continue also until June 8th, no question. Then obviously, our membership fee is free of charge for now. The yearly business administration fee for members only is waived until July 1st. So there's another entire month where members can join for free the whole Healy World business. That's also included now, but this will also continue in June. Then obviously June 8th is the end of the promo, but now comes the difference. Now comes the difference. On the same day, we have also the extended fast start for all those who entered the Healy before May 1st. Some of you already registered many, many months ago in order to have a spot in the business. But the most important one is this one, ladies and gentlemen, who is in the business today, tomorrow, at latest on May 31st, will also participate in the first commission run for the US market. And this will be mid of next month. You know it, for some of you who know the plan already. So all the commission will be calculated within the 2 weeks cool-off period from June 1st to June 15th, and then will be paid out to all the qualified members. So if you buy a product in June only, then you will qualify for qualification for commissions, sorry, only after July 15th. So that's essential. You are all on the same boat here. I know you are all qualified already, but we still have 48 hours to inform other people out there who haven't made their decision yet. And it's essential. It's essential, you know, to get rewarded 6 weeks earlier makes a big difference. Doesn't matter now, obviously, to get the Healy earlier is also a crucial point, but to get your first rewards, and we are on here for this tonight in this Complan webinar, makes a big difference. Absolutely. So we continue. There are other advantages to understand. Before July 1st, you saw it before. Obviously, a customer has nothing to do with the business administration fee. A member, yes. After July 1st, new members will have to cover also the yearly business administration fee of $49.95 US. We are all waived until 2021, next year. After July 1st, the business fee is obviously due, and also to be announced in the next months, there will be a monthly activation status. Only for members, of course. Customers have no duty beside to enjoy Healy products and also to talk about it around them. They cannot avoid this. When they walk with a Healy around, they will attract new, curious people around them, which will bring new business to all of us, obviously. So monthly active status to be announced in the next months to come. So let's see our price list. All our products, you can see them here. with the US price in the middle, before tax and before shipping. I heard shipping is free, except Alaska and Hawaii. Correct me if I am wrong. But more important is the right column, point values, because we are in 45 countries and many of them have different currencies. The Healy watch is waterproof IP67. Yes, I got the question. I'm happy to answer on the spot. So point value, why do we need this? Well, we would get crazy if we had to calculate in Filipino pesos, Hong Kong dollar, or Thai baht every day in order to understand how much money we are making when we are recommending Healy products around. That's why the company made it very easy for us to understand. Point value system, 1 PV is €1. From our 4 edition, it's 60% of the net retail price. You can all calculate this. So this money comes back into the pool profit sharing, where each of us know immediately, it doesn't matter if you recommend the Healy in India, US, or Japan, how many commissions you get. You can see it on the right side. The direct bonus in the US is related to the addition you are going to recommend to a new buyer, to a new member. So if somebody buys a Healy Gold, you get 30% commission from the point value price. If it's a holistic, it's going to be 33, 36 for Holistic Health Plus, and 40% for our top Royal Class, First Class Edition, the Healy Resonance. We also have a Healy Watch at 30%. These are the 5 major products we have in order to start a business and in order to get direct bonus. The direct bonus is not related to your own purchase. You are free to purchase. You can purchase later. Important to understand, in the US, outside the US is a bit different, but we are here to explain the US compensation plan. In order to gain direct bonus, everybody qualifies for that as soon as you recommend a new member. Whatever he buys, you have the direct bonus percentages, 30, 33, 36, and 40%. The direct bonus is paid every week. Obviously, don't forget, we have the 14 days cool-off period to be placed always after a purchase. And obviously, this also starts when the product is delivered door to door to the new member. So, then we have briefly, I will introduce it briefly because this is to be announced when it's going to be launched, but it's already in the compensation plan, so I have to explain it to you. And this is essential in every MLM business. We need a product, we need products which can be consumed on regular basis. Until now, for 15 months, we just brought Healy frequency devices to thousands of families, and this is it. So we had always to look for new members, for new families to join the business, and we did it quite successfully, of course. Now the same pool, the same audience, by simply consuming in your membership referral tree monthly products, monthly frequency programs, you will get the so-called residual income you cannot get in any other of normal profession. When you stop a business, normally you don't get an income anymore. Doesn't matter if it's a restaurant or if you're working on your own and you get sick, the business is finished. In Healy, when you build a solid business with members consuming every single month, you get regular, residual, and even increasing income. And our active status is based on PVs to be consumed personally, according to your career plan position, as we can see here. The first 3 levels, 4 levels, member is not included, of course. So team leader and senior team leader, they need 50 PV per month. And later you will see there are 2 different ways to make this happen in a very smooth and exciting way, I have to say that. Then manager, senior manager, director, senior director, they need 100 PVs consumption per month. And the top 4 position in our career plan, they just need 200 PVs per month in order to qualify for all the commissions. This to be announced in the next months to come, so it's not implemented yet, but it's already mentioned in the compensation plan. So the examples shown in this compensation plan are not necessarily representative of the income, if any, that a Healy World member can or will earn through his or her participation in the business opportunity. These figures should not be considered as guarantees or projection of your actual earnings or profits. Any representation or guarantee of earnings would be misleading. Important disclaimer. So, and now, balance ourselves, 2 seconds, and let's enter into the business model, how we can enhance also our wealth according to our goals. Some of you here just want to create an extra income. Some of you here want to create a substantial additional or new wealth now, especially with what is happening in the world. New income streams are necessary, mandatory. We have to look for them. And Healy is bringing absolutely a stunning, unique opportunity to all of us here. So we have 7 income streams. And I would say the first 3 are the most important one. That's why I underline them in blue. Direct bonus. This is when we do ourselves the initial job on the ground to refer, again, I repeat, to refer new customers, new members to the company. The binary bonus, this is when we start building up our teams. You will see how it works. We need 2 teams, binary. The word said it already on its own. And then we have a matching bonus. Matching bonus is when you are helping other members to get a paycheck from Healy. So by helping them, by assisting them, by guiding them, by being their mentors, you will be rewarded another time, because the matching bonus, I can tell you straight away, will be the biggest source of income for the big business builders here among us, absolutely. Then on top, we have mobility, special incentive, leadership, rank achievement. We are going to go through it a little bit later. So straight away, direct bonus. You saw it, you understood it already. Direct bonus, as just introduced a few seconds ago, you as a member, whatever addition you are recommending from another member, for instance here, a holistic will give you 33% of the PV value. So the holistic green color has 500 PV. If it's a resonance, it's 40%. If it's a gold, it's 30. If it's a holistic plus, 36%. And if it's a watch, it's going to be 30%. That's how easy the direct bonus is. It goes obviously underneath, unendless. Your direct members will do the same, will be rewarded the same way. You can see it here. Your first referral board holistic. He's recommending somebody who is buying a gold, he will get also 30% of the gold edition PV value. The same with a resonance, and here another holistic, and so on. So the direct bonus is very easy to explain. Again, you get the commission based on the addition your direct recommendations are purchasing. That's how straightforward it is. Then we can switch immediately to the binary bonus. And binary, I like to explain it with this amazing all-star game, East versus West, because you are going to be the most important, I will not say player, but you're going to be the coach of both teams. Imagine how exciting this can be. So you are not the referee here in the middle. I would say you are definitely the coach, the trainer of both teams. So you decide how to place players in both teams with one unique objective. One objective is to have both teams equally strong, playing exciting games. And we know in basketball, in NBA, exciting games mean overtime, on overtime, on overtime until the last second. And the same is going to happen here with our Healy binary left team and Healy binary right team. Because on one of these teams, every month, you will get 15% binary bonus. And let's see how it works. So this is your sponsor. The person we should always be thankful, because some of you have the sponsor here in the webinar tonight, so you can send them a nice thankful thought again. And remember that day when probably you got a call or somebody visited you, or different ways now to connect with each other. But anyway, your sponsor is also there in the binary, and he did some job obviously before you, because he started maybe a week, maybe the same day, or maybe 2 months earlier. Who knows? It doesn't matter. And then comes your day where you get born. Yes, this is your position. Today you get born and you start to build up your binary. Left team, which we also call the power leg team, because that's the leg where you are connected with your sponsor, and where his job, where his activity, where his networking business will also benefit yours. You will see it in a few seconds. And then we have the right team, which is also called the inner leg, or also the pay leg. But I have to tell you immediately, these two legs can switch. Every month there can be a massive switch, and you will see it because every team is different. Sometimes the right team is playing better than the left team, and vice versa. So the left team could become also your inner leg and your pay leg, or vice versa. This can switch every single month. In my Healy career, it happened already 3 times. So some of you also might have experienced this. Some of you will experience this very soon again. And that's important. That means you are a coach who is guiding both teams at the equal level. That means we need competition. And obviously every team here is infinitely big. That's also very important. But again, don't look at the people, don't look at the members, look at the point values always. That's essential, because you can have teams depending on the country, the region, where maybe the entry level of their purchasing editions are gold edition, holistic editions. We can see this here in some countries in Southeast Asia, and then we have other countries like in the US, or like in Hong Kong, or like in Singapore, where the members are buying Healy Resonance, and Healy Resonance. Obviously, the point value is completely different. That means there might be less people in one country, but more PVs on the other side, and vice versa as well. That's why I always look at the point value first, more than at your members. Here we can see we have spillover effect in a binary is essential. From your sponsor, you can see members flowing, being connected in your binary as well, like in my example here with the US flag. And then your 4th member, ABCD, is placed in your inner leg. Then we have several developments, another 5th member of yours. So important is to keep it balanced. Remember, we are the coach. We can evaluate, especially at the beginning. It's very easy to keep it balanced. And some of you have made it already now to 50 or even 100,000 PVs on both legs. Congratulations for the first month of activity in the US. But important is to play as a coach and to always intervene where the weakest team needs assistance. That's very easy to understand how it works. So this is just an example, very important. And it's gonna come up now. How do I qualify for my binary commission and also for the matching bonus commission? And here is the definition in red, because this we have to engrave it in our mind. Absolutely. Qualifying and requalifying conditions you need when you open your binary, like you, most of you are newbies since May 1st. So you just need 1 member on the right leg, 1 member on the left leg. And this is it. And obviously 600 PV overall in your binary. Next month, you have to requalify for the binary bonus. It's obvious. So then what's going to happen? We repeat the same story with the same members. you are recommending now in May, or new direct members you will recommend in June. And again, you need 600 PV overall volume from your directly sponsored active members in that specific month. Overall means both legs, both teams. This is the only qualification we need now to qualify for all the 7 income streams of Healy. Once the active status will be implemented, we will need 2 of them. But for the moment, for all of you, just make sure, that's why important, I sent also a quick reminder in the last hours, make sure you all have the builder position now confirmed in your back office, or at least you know that you have made it, meaning you have recommended 1 new member, right? 1 new member in your left team, because US started on May 1st, so it has to be a new member. And you have the 600 points overall. That's it in order to qualify for the 15%. And let's make 2 quick examples here. So we have a binary, left and right, a mixture of additions. Now you understand how it works. Every PV counts. Every PV counts. So all the additions, but also all the programs, all the upgrades, everything we have in our shop counts. Very important. And then we have another example here on the right-hand side. Different maths, we use different metrics. So here on the left-hand side, we have an example, 10,000 left team, 7,000 right team. What does it mean? Very easy, you understand now. 15% will be paid on my right team leg, so on the 7,000 PVs. Obviously, the 7,000 PVs are already the net value after deduction of the direct bonus, because the direct bonus was paid before. Remember this? So this is the net price after deduction of the direct bonus, the 30 to 40% according to the addition. The balance of each addition goes into the binary. In this example, 7,000 will qualify my 15%. In this example, we have 5,000 left, 15,000 right. So you know the answer already. I will get 15% on the least productive team, or the weaker leg. We can define it in different ways. 15% on the 5,000. Very important now, the balance between the strongest leg and the weakest leg continue running for new qualification and for new commission into the next successive cycle. And the cycle is always a calendar month starting on the first day of the month and ending like now in May here on the last day, so 31st of May. So the balance continues, meaning on my left leg, in example left, I will start my month of June with 3,000 left and 0 right. On my right example here, it would be different. It would be transfer of surplus PV, 10,000 continue on my right leg, and obviously 0 on my left leg because it's completely paid out with commission. Let's continue this example, the one on the right hand side. So I have 10,000 on my right leg, and now let's assume in June I will have a new PV volume in my binary of overall 20,000 points left and 7,000 right. So we make a small addition here. We have totally 17,000 on the right leg versus 20,000 on the left leg. So what does it mean? I get paid 15% on the 2,550, sorry, it's gonna be 2,550 euro on my right leg. We continue. July, I start with a surplus on my left team of 3,000 points. Let's assume in July I will continue with 20,000 PV overall on my left team and 30,000 on my right team. What's gonna happen? You know it now, very easy to follow. 23,000 versus 30,000. So bingo, I get 15% on my left team. equal 3,450 euro binary commission. And so on. We can continue. It's gonna grow and grow and grow every single month. Again, we as a coach need to know where to intervene, where to assist, where to help members in increasing their business, in increasing their paycheck. That's the only winning formula we have. And this is how it's gonna go. Very deep, very simple maths. You can see how a binary develops, and we can continue 256, 512, 1024, and so on and so on. So now let's go back to how I will, it's important to know it, how I will gain my active status when implemented within the next summer months. Absolutely, because we are launching new subscription models, so that will be essential to have more than what we have now. Now we have already the DNA, we have already the Heal Advisor Search, we have already the Healy Watch Connector. They can be purchased on a monthly basis, but we will have much, much more in the coming months to come. An amazing thing for us. So the advantage is now to also have customers, close to you, which are the best advocates in order to share their experiences with Healy products, of course. Remember, I mentioned to you before, the auntie or the grandmother, the neighbor, because 100% of the consumption of your customers, first generation, will count for your active status. And that's fantastic. Meaning, if I have, like in my example here, 3 direct customers, let's assume each of us, all of them, are consuming 50 PV per month, me inclusive, of course, because I have to give the example first. I am consuming regularly all our current subscriptions already, and I suggest you to do the same, leading by example, obviously. So my customers will also count as 100% of their PV for my active status. And the customers of the customer, so a second generation customer, will also count at 50%. So let's see our example here. As we said, we make it simple, 50 PV each. So myself, 50, 3 direct customers, 50 each also. We are at 200 points. And the second generation customer will count at 50%. So his 50 PV consumption will count for my active status at 25 PV. So totally we have here an active status of 225 PV. And this will count for my position as a member. Obviously, immediately we are going to deduct what is necessary to qualify. Let's assume I am a team builder or senior team builder now. So minus 50, and that means I am qualified because I have my 50 points. Obviously 225 is superior to 50, which is needed for these 3 career positions. You saw them before. What happens when you exceed the 200 points, which every member in Healy needs, according to your career level? Every point exceeding 200 will go into the weaker leg before the binary bonus is paid. So in this case, I have 25 points, which will be added to my weaker leg first, and then I will get the 15% of my totally weaker leg in that specific month. Because here, 3,025 versus 7,000 in my example. So I would get paid extra also on the exceeding point values of my customers. And that's essential, that's unique. That's very exciting, I can tell you. Just imagine you have 10 or even 50 customers who are buying the Healys first and then the monthly subscription. They are not interested in the business. So that's a substantial additional monthly income you are gaining on top of what we are explaining here, direct bonus, binary bonus, matching bonus, and so on. Some of you have already kind of customers around you. So let's call it less active members. And this will be highly considered, as you can see here, for our active status, but also for our cash monthly income. So we were just talking about it, ranks and title, the Healy career plan, like all top Forbes 500 companies. There is a difference? Yes. Everybody, absolutely everybody in Healy world can become a senior president. And this week we had the chance to welcome our first 2 senior presidents in Healy world with Carsten Lange and obviously also Dirk Zahlmann. So they are leading us and they are showing us how it works, how to get it to the top. Because everybody, even starting tomorrow, will have the same chance. You don't have to be recommended. You don't have to gain certain votes or be selected, elected at a certain level, like it happens in all the companies where there is only one top senior president. In Healy, it's different. It's purely performance-based. Doesn't matter where you come from, how old you are, what your background is. Everybody can make it to the top, knowing we have such an exclusive, unique product that makes it easier. Absolutely. Knowing also that everybody needs this product. Every single family, without any exception, will have a Healy product in the next years to come. And there are millions out there waiting for us. So let's see how attractive our career plan is, starting from the member position. A member is someone who just enrolled, and a member is also entitled to direct bonus. Everybody is entitled to a direct bonus. Doesn't matter if you purchase a Healy or a watch or if you don't. The direct bonus all over the world is the same. And that's why a member qualifies also immediately for the direct bonus. A member does not qualify for binary matching and all the other extra incomes. We mentioned it before, because you have to be a builder. The builder position is the clue, is the core position which opens the gate to all the 7 or 6 additional Healy income streams. And again, we had a definition before. Let's repeat it again. It's essential to understand. A builder, you need 2 direct referrals of yours, one in the left team, one in the right team, every month, with 600 points made by all your direct referrals. So this can be all direct members, or this can be new direct members of yours. And again, every PV counts. So a hardware purchase, a software purchase, everything counts. Very important to understand this. And again, we have 48 hours to make sure that we are all here builders, at least, in order to qualify for the June 15 first commission run for the United States of America Healy World. So then we have team leader position. Our career plan is based on helping each other, which is the contrary of the outside world where you have to enlarge your elbows and get your space, meaning fighting against competitors. In Healy is the opposite. Normally in MLM companies, it has to be like this. We are all in the same boat. So by helping a few of your members, to follow your path, or by helping a few of your members to help them to reach their goals, doesn't matter how big or how small they are. Everybody has a goal to achieve, so we are helping them. You are gonna be rewarded on top. And as you can see here, a team leader needs 1 direct builder and 1 direct builder or spillover builder in the other leg. So very important. Now the spillover comes also into the game. And that's very important to understand. You have to work very close together with your sponsor, the person who recommended you in this business, or the sponsor above. Some of you might have less active sponsors. Don't worry, there's always someone who is there to help you. So just look for this person. Make sure it's known to you. It can be very far away, but now we have all the instruments ready, available, all the tools, like tonight, a webinar connecting 5 different continents at different time. Makes it easy to bring over education know-how to strengthen our team together. So very important, look for the first person if it's not your sponsor, to get full assistance anytime. We are there to provide this service, of course. So team leader, 2,500 PVs, which is like bringing 10 Healy Golds to the market, but also just 2 Healy Resonance. Just think about it, one left, one right, and you are qualified as a team leader. Senior team leader, the same. We go over it very fast. 5,000 PV, 20 gold edition, but only 4 Healy Resonance. And you make it also to the senior team leader. You need 1 team leader direct from yourself in one of the legs, and 1 can be another direct or a spillover team leader. Here you have also an idea about the income opportunities, starting level in the career plan. Of course, we need a balanced binary, essential to be a top coach, a top trainer. No secret on this. Now let's talk about the mid-range management, starting with the manager position, which is a key position, not only in Healy, but everywhere in the world. We need managers. Managers assume more responsibilities, but also start to make more money. That's obvious. So a manager needs 12,500 points in his binary during the entire months of qualification. Let's assume it's May now. Many of you have made much more than 12,500 points here in the audience. And again, congratulations. But however, watch out, you need a senior team leader in one of your legs, a direct one of yours, somebody you have trained, you have supported, you have showed the path about how to achieve results with Healy, starting from the first day, how the Healy works, the frequencies, how they can benefit to people, and the business model, of course. And then you need 1 direct or a spillover senior team leader in your other leg. By the way, these are only 10 Healy resonances in order to become a manager in Healy world. Senior manager, you can see it here, 25,000. These are 20 Healy resonance. We can go through it very fast. Director position, you need 1 senior manager. Now you know it, always 1 position underneath, personally sponsored, and eventually a second one, or with your sponsor from the spillover. 50,000 points for a director position. And then we go to the senior director position, 100,000 PVs. And also you can see the income is increasing a lot, from $1,000 up to $8,000 roughly. And now let's see the top ranks, the top titles in the Healy career plan, starting from the VP position, vice president position. That was the highest one until a week ago. You need 1 position underneath, so position 8, senior director, 1 personal, and 1 additional or spillover senior director on the other leg, and 200,000 PVs monthly qualification volume. Senior vice president, you know it now. It's very easy to understand how the plan works, always by helping a few of your members to also gain more experience, more profit. You also will have a benefit from this by enhancing your career status, your career rank. You can see here, senior VP, 400,000 PV needed. President position, you need 1 senior VP, it's always the same. Every company needs vice presidents around. We are not different. 1 can be direct, additional, or spillover. And 800,000 PV overall during the qualification cycle. And now the senior president position, the highest in Healy world, 1.5 million points. Just to give you an idea, just imagine, some of you might not know how does it look like. These are simply 6,000 gold editions in your whole binary during a monthly cycle. How many counties, how many, I don't know if they call it villages in the States, but I know counties, yes, county cities, do you have with 6,000 6,000 inhabitants or even 6,000 families. Plenty of them, I can tell you. In Asia, where I am living, this is a normal number of a small village only, 6,000. And when we talk about it at a bit higher level, Healy resonance, because remember our goal, our mission is to make sure everybody gets a Healy resonance ASAP, absolutely, and you will see it soon, how we focus on this during the Fast Start promo. That's essential. So let's focus on the Healy resonance, the all-in-one, the 2 devices in one, only 1,250 per month in your binary will make you to a senior president with 1 direct president in one leg and 1 spillover or direct in the other leg. So absolutely doable. There will be more and more senior presidents on the way to the Healy world expansion, and also they are needed because we need leaders out there. We need Healy advocates, Healy ambassadors to bring the right message to millions and millions of people out there with the right responsibility also. Obviously, it's not something which will happen overnight, but the opportunity is there for everybody, and that's essential. Look here how you will be rewarded between $20,000 up to $120,000 per month, and it's not over. That was only the career plan. We saw the binary, we saw the direct. Now let's see the matching bonus. The matching bonus, I told you before, is the income stream which will pay the highest commission. The highest commission to obviously the biggest, the strongest team builders, or we can call it coaches or trainers. Absolutely. Very important, I forgot to say, our binary bonus has a cap for every position of 80,000 euro per month. And that is also important to understand that even a builder can make it to 80,000 euro per month. The first month, immediately. There is no hurdle on this. And this is quite unique. You will see not many MLM companies have that. In Healy, it's doable with just 2 recommendations. After this, you will have the chance to get a second and a third position placed in the binary. So you can make it up to 240,000 euro only binary income. This is also in the plan. Matching bonus has no cap at all, and is paying 4 levels deep on your uni-level plan. Uni-level means on the members you have placed yourself in your tree. So here there is no spillover included. Remember A, B, C, D, E I placed before. So the 5 direct members you saw before in the binary, here we are. Here they are, level 1. And immediately, what does it mean? On each direct member you have in the business who are making money, who are getting a paycheck, let's say $1,000 each, you will get 10% every single month. So if you have 5 members, you will get $500 extra on their paycheck every single month. It's not from their paycheck, it's on the top. The company pays on the top 10% of their binary paycheck. Very important, it's the binary paycheck. The direct bonus is not included here. Direct bonus is always between 2 people only. Doesn't matter at what level, 30 to 40%, and the business is done. Here it's on the binary paycheck, you will get extra 10%. On level 2, you will get an extra 3 or even 5% according to your rank in the career plan. Level 3, the same. And level 4, the same as well. So 10, 5, 5, 3 is the ideal situation, the ideal scenario. And this can bring a lot of additional passive income. Look here, because every single direct will have his own structure. And this can go 5, 6, 7, 8 levels deep. Don't worry, you will always have an ideal structure because obviously there is no perfect world. So there might be some positions within your first 4 levels who do not qualify for commissions in that specific month. No worries at all. The compression system will bring further members from the 5th, 6th, 7th up to the 8th generation further up within the 4 levels where the matching bonus is calculated in order to give you always the maximized profit possible on monthly basis, as you can see here. And just to give you an example, on level 2, you can easily get 500 members there. 500 members who each are making $1,000 commission per month. Just think about it. You get 3%. 3% from $500,000, it's $15,000, my dear friends. $15,000 extra only on one level from the matching bonus. And remember, we have 4. Remember, we have the binary. Remember, we have the direct bonus. This is extra on top. That's why I told you, and you can easily see it, the matching bonus will pay the biggest paycheck on the long run, because they are also focused obviously on the residual income, on the monthly subscription models of Healy. And again, all the PV counts always. An example, we have here an example, matching bonus, you on the top. We have a few actors here, Jane, Joe, Ravi, John, and Chris. So Jane and Joe on the first level, Ravi on the second, John third level, and Chris on the fourth. But they have all their own situation. So Jane is a level 1. Obviously, she got a paycheck of the binary of 600 points, so 600 euro. You get 10% of it. And this is fine. Joe is not active this month. You can see Joe is also a direct referral of yours, but he does not get a paycheck. So it doesn't matter. That means Ravi will be compressed, will be brought up, pushed up to the first generation, sorry. So Ravi was generation 2 becoming generation 1. So for you also important, the 3% normal matching bonus becomes 10% now, because it's a first generation, 650 is his paycheck. You get 65 euros, 10% of it. And then we have John, sorry. John here is, where is John? Is normally a 3rd generation, and he becomes a 2nd because we had Joe, which is not active. So what happened for Ravi is also happening for John. John is moving up 1 level. So that means you get 3% on John from 2,600 PVs, 78 euros. And then we have Chris. Chris normally is a 4th generation. But you see Anthony, Peter in between are not active this month, no commission for them. So Chris becomes a 2nd generation. 2nd generation, 3% from his paycheck. So only here with this little example, with 4 people only, 4 members, you get an extra 300 euro reward on top. That's why I told you before, the uni level will go down to reach thousands of people. My example from the 500 on the 2nd generation only gives you a clear idea where it goes by focusing on having your binary teams balanced, and obviously on enlarging yourself with your uni level, your direct structure. It's the perfect combination, reaching obviously the highest paycheck possible on monthly basis. Then, on top of the 3 first income streams, we have the mobility bonus. This is paid on top, extra money for manager position or higher. This is supposed to assist you with your transportation fees when it's going to be possible again around the world. Not for everybody yet, but it will be sooner or later. But now it's still paid on monthly basis. You need to qualify with 2 consecutive months as a manager or a senior president for 100 to 2,000 euro extra mobility cash bonus. Then special incentives, always on the go, internationally one, worldwide one, or locally, like some special promo, like you now in the States, you have a local promotion, the USA promotion until June 8th. Here, what you see on the display. It's an international incentive ongoing until September, which are gonna provide this exclusive car to 5 Healy members. This is the first ever German fully electric supercar made by Porsche. It's the Porsche Taycan, just delivered to a few VIPs around the world, some also in the States. Some will have to wait 5 years until they will get it. It's a very limited edition. Over 20,000 people paid the down payment already. For the Healy members, no need down payments, no need to wait. At the end of this year, 5 of you guys will have it. And the great news is 3 of these 5 will even be newbies, new members who can even start tomorrow. Yes, even starting tomorrow, you will have a chance to drive a Porsche Taycan in your city in the States by the end of the year. Why is it so? We have 3 different categories. One is rewarding the best recruiter, and everybody can still make it to become the best direct referral recruiter by September. Some of you in the States have already several dozen, even over 100 direct referrals. That will bring you absolutely to the top. The top 2 will get the keys and drive a Porsche Taycan by end of this year. Then we have the highest rank achievement promotion. This is already for members who are involved in the career plan. And then we have also the new rank promotion, meaning the newbie, the new member who starts tomorrow and will reach the highest qualification in the career plan by September, will also get the keys and drive the beautiful, exceptional Porsche Taycan by end of this year. And I can tell you some will definitely go to the States, absolutely, no question about it. Last but not least, the rank achievement bonus. This is a cash envelope. Many MLM leaders will love it because they see matching bonus, they see the binary, but this is cash on top once you achieve the next level in the career plan. So from builder, you become team leader, you get 100 euros. From director, you become senior director, you get 10,000 euros. From senior VP, you become a president, you get 100,000 euros envelope on top. And once you make it to senior president, it's going to be 250,000 euro cash. On top of all your income streams you have seen so far, this is paid one time in cash on top of everything. And then last but not least, we have the leadership bonus, which is paid every 3 months. So every quarter of a year, 1% of the worldwide PV volumes is shared among directors and higher position, according to this breakdown here. As you can see it here, 25% twice for directors and senior directors, 20% for VPs, 15 for senior VPs, 10 for president, and 5 for senior president. You have a small calculation example on the right. Needless to say, if you qualify alone for one of these categories, and this could be possible as higher we go, obviously the whole jackpot will be yours. So if in the next 3 months we have one new president, the whole 10% will be for this new president. If there are 2 of them, then they divide obviously 5% each. Like in this example, we have 40 senior directors. They would have to divide the piece of cake by 40 slices. If there would be one only, obviously the piece of cake would be one only as well. And what a cake, you can easily calculate 40 times 6,250 euro. That's also above 250,000 euro. Extra leadership bonus paid every 3 months. So now, last but not least, the fast start promo. It's essential. It's on top of the compensation plan. It's running in parallel. It's for every new account holder during the first 30 days. As you can see here, I put the proper definition because some people sometimes are a bit confused. So what is the fast start? The fast start allows everyone during the first 30 days after enrollment to get free upgrades, free devices, free additions, every 3 direct referrals you recommend to the company personally, in addition, obviously, to the direct bonus I explained before. So the fast start is there in order to get you as fast as possible to own a Healy resonance or multiple Healy resonances. We will see this in a few seconds. You are not forced to buy any product in order to make this happen in the US. In the other countries it's different, but in the US you can participate with your fast start also without any device, without any own purchase. So first of all, the best way to start, obviously, the fast start promo is to own yourself a Healy resonance. That makes it easier, faster, because with only 3 direct recommendations, with only 3 direct referrals, it doesn't matter what they are buying, my dear friends. It can be a DA-NSC bundle, a Healy Gold, a Healy Resonance, whatever edition they are purchasing. 3 is the key number. With 3 additional direct, you get an extra free resonance. And 2 is better than 1. Remember, our Healy performs. Our Healy is working for us. We go to bed, the Healy is performing. The Healy is helping people out there to change their health, well-being, inner beauty, mental, spiritual balance. And that's why if you have more Healys under your control running, you can easily understand what it means. It means more benefit, more profit for all of you. So here on top of this, when you do the fast start this way, you will get first cash, 225 to 1,500 euro, depending what kind of editions your direct referrer are going to purchase. If it's only gold, it's going to be 3 times 75. If it's going to be 3 times resonance direct, it's going to be 3 times 500 euro, obviously. And you are going to save the price of a Healy resonance, which the company will reward you for free, so you don't have to pay the $2,400 in the States, 2,098 euros according to our European, obviously, compensation plan. Remember, all the commissions are paid in euro currencies, and when wired to you, and there will be some big news in June regarding different ways for pay in, pay out, then they will be automatically converted into US dollar. Second fast start option, if you do not choose the Healy resonance immediately, no worries at all, everybody's welcome. You can start with the gold edition. You can also start with the gold edition. You know how it works. Every 3 direct members you get rewarded. So this can be a member with a DNSC bundle or a gold edition or a holistic edition. It doesn't matter. When they are 3, you get the next available upgrade for free. So here in the same device, you will get a Healy holistic. And you can continue. You can continue with another 3. You get a Healy holistic plus free upgrade within the same device. Very important. And then you can reach the top. You can reach the Healy resonance. We want everybody to fly Healy resonance class, absolutely. And now we have people who do it in a week, in a day, or even in an hour. With 9 direct referrals, starting with a gold yourself, you will get Healy resonance free upgrade. But it's not finished, my dear friends. Here you can add the little cherry on the top of the cake, the tip of the diamond, with additional 3 direct referrals. Again, it doesn't matter what they are buying, Healy Gold, Healy Resonance, DSNC bundle, you will make it for another extra free resonance. This is the perfect scenario. Gold plus 12, you get yourself a Healy resonance upgrade and an extra Healy resonance on top. Awesome, possible, doable, and obviously highly rewarded. Look here, 900 to 6,000 euro extra cash possible, direct bonus. And obviously you will save a lot of money because all the upgrades in between, which normally you can always pay, and this is very important, after the fast start, my dear friends, you can always get the upgrade by buying it. Because after the fast start, it's not possible anymore to get free upgrades. Only possible during the 30 days fast start, which for some of you is even lasting 40 days until June 9. So that's on top another extra benefit you have. But for most of the people who joined also during the months of May, 30 days. And so you will save all these paid upgrades, which you don't need to pay because you got rewarded with the free upgrades. And the last option, maybe not so familiar, which is valid all over the world, by the way, it's for those who do not purchase a device initially. Yes, it's called the zero purchase option or the Healy watch option. You can buy a Healy watch, $200, $240, and you are in the business for a fast start, which will allow you at the first step to get your own Healy Gold edition. And how does it work? Somebody who might have some little money issues in that specific month, but it's burning. The desire is there to join Healy. We can give them this chance. It's there. It's all over the world. By recommending 3 direct Healy Holistic Plus or higher edition, you will make it to get your extra free Healy Gold device from the company. So this is also very interesting to propose to specific friends of ours, people in need, I would say this way. So the opportunity is also there for them, because once the money is not there, then the work can always substitute the money, the performance. And here you bring the performance which is requested, 3 direct Holistic Health Plus or higher edition, and your Healy Gold will be physically yours. Then you can obviously continue, you know it now, +3, the Healy Gold becomes a holistic. Another +3, the Healy Holistic becomes a Holistic Health Plus. And then another 3, and you will make it to Healy Resonance. And of course, the tip of the diamond, where everybody wants to bring new members, myself also, I want you all guys to have at least 2 resonance. 2 resonance, once for you, because you will see more and more the resonance is not something you share. Remember, nobody in the world is sharing a mobile phone. And that's the direction where the Healy is gonna go as well. We can see it. We always say 1 Healy can support 5 different smartphones. Is totally correct. But more and more people say, hey, I also want to have my own Healy. I also want to have my own Healy. So the families are duplicating the fact that they want to have their own Healy. The Healy is very personal, especially a Healy Resonance. Especially a Healy Resonance with the analysis module, resonance, and aura. So please get as many you can from the very beginning, and especially by profiting from the fast start, where on top of getting all these free editions, free devices, you also get substantial money immediately, 810 to 6,000 euro cash. This is possible when you go the path, as just explained, from 0 up to the sky. Absolutely, up to the Resonance Royal Class Edition. And obviously you will save many hardwares and upgrades you don't have to pay for. So these are the 3 fast start options we have for those starting immediately with the Resonance, for those starting with one of the 4 editions, and for those starting also with nothing at the beginning. It's also doable. It's also possible. Absolutely. So on top of this, we have fast start, cash bonus also. What does it mean? During your 30 days, you can get free devices, free editions, free upgrades. Now you know it. But for every single Holistic Health Plus, Healy Resonance, HR, you get extra cash, 25, 50, and 100% on top of the direct bonus I just explained to you. Meaning, I recommend a resonance, I get 500 euro. No, I get 600 euro. I get another 100 euro on top. So it's going to be 600 and so on for Healy Health and Healy Health Plus edition. You see here the gold is not included in the fast start cash bonus. So last but not least, this is our dear Markus Schmidtke vision, and we are on the way to make this vision come true. 100 million Healy devices into 100 million Healy families, 500 million, 1 billion people will use, share, enjoy Healy products, Healy frequencies for life. In the next years to come, we are 60,000 now. Thanks to you guys, you made it to a couple of 10,000 only in this month. We needed many months to make it happen in other countries before because everything was more difficult, more hard. Now we can transfer the experience, the know-how to every newbie, and it will be easier for them to succeed faster, of course. So let me see if there are some questions, and some of you can help me also. I will read a bit the chat box first, and then maybe we can do also via microphone. So the video is recorded. My dear Judy, yes, I did a facelifting of the PowerPoint. It took me a few more days to do. I hope you like it. And now it's also recording. So it will be available for all our team members in the next hours to come, to the usual channels you know. So let me see if there are some questions here. Yeah, return policy, 14 days in the States, correct. Canada, we hope second part of the year. It's not easy to predict now what the world is giving us. We are fighting for the best on the ground. You see the company is there. It's growing compared to many others who are not right now for obvious reasons. So even though we have difficulties, yes, we are having delays in delivering. We all know this, but Healy is there. Healy is there to provide the best support possible. So Canada is on the plan, absolutely, absolutely. Can I share a resonance to a member for a purchase? Or does that end on? Yes, my dear Stasia, the promo is valid until June 9th. And you are right, the price will be 14.13 USD for a resonance. However, I think it should open the brain to all of us here who is in the business now has one big advantage. You get paid in 15 days from now. You are here for the business also. Otherwise, you would not be here in this webinar tonight. So make sure you are qualified as a builder by coming Sunday. By coming Sunday, May 31st, as a builder in Healy World. That will qualify you for the first commission run USA mid of next month for the first paychecks. Not only direct bonus, but also binary, matching, and so on. So that's the difference I hope I could bring over to you tonight. That's why essential, still 2 days to come, make sure your whole team knows about it. It's essential because if somebody comes and say, I didn't know it, and now it's June 3, June 3 means for you, the commission will come July 15. And we know how essential it is today with what's happening in the world to have additional income to enhance our living conditions wherever they are, because they were under massive stress for the last 4 months and it's still continuing in some areas in the world. So think about that as well. If you can get commission earlier, just get them. And we all have this chance now by simply make sure to be a builder within the next 48 hours. For those who are not yet, most of you are, but still there are people out there who don't know about it. There are people who are still thinking, maybe the first days of June, I plan to buy the Healy. No, do it now. Now is better than the 2nd of June. I think you understood it very clearly. My dear, yes, to buy watches, you need the watch as a hardware you can buy immediately. The watch has its own hardware, serial number, and it's connected to your username account. So it can be purchased separately, absolutely. Every hardware are autonomous, independent. You buy them straight away. The monthly subscription are related to your serial numbers, that's correct. And normally you should see them immediately in your invoice. So when the invoice is there, you should see also the serial number, which allows you to purchase also immediately or a few days later your monthly subscriptions. Replay will be there, my dear John, no worries. If someone starts with no purchase, I think we explained this, they will be paid exactly the same way like someone who has a purchase. Yes, direct bonus. And obviously, if they qualify as a builder, again, I have to repeat it, if they qualify as a builder, they will also get binary and matching bonus, even without an own purchase. Absolutely, yes. This is the big difference in the States compared to the rest of the world, where you need to have your own purchase, especially for higher direct bonus commission. My pleasure, Donna. Good to see you. Gina, yes, we are here, 14 days policy. Absolutely. Combined 600 points. Yes. Combined 600 by now. When you start your binary, it's all together. Next month will be by your own direct referrals. All of them together 600 points. Doesn't matter if left or right. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you for your appreciation. Highly welcome. And highly appreciated, of course. So, if no more questions, and it was quite fast, that's good for our recording here. Yes, 1.5 hours is good for the compensation plan. So don't hesitate to come back to me. When will US customer service be running in real-time responses? Very good question, my dear. We are working on this. I cannot tell you an exact date. The company is hiring. Top executives were hired in the last hours. I can tell you. There will be a special announcement soon. I would say the first days of June, also for the US. We are working on a global, improved, real-time, fast, speedy customer service. We know that. It has to happen. And the company is working on this. Ooh la la, it's going fast. Yeah. Hello, Robin. Good to see you. Thank you, my dear. Customer service working. Again, a global platform, and we know the standards, how they are in the States, so rest assured about that. Presentation can be shared. It will be shared. I have no secrets at all. I will share it with you guys. We make it available, and you should use it accordingly with the right support of us for your presentation. I would be more than happy to make this happen. Obviously, Anna, you and all our friends here, fantastic. Thank you, Ozzy. Yes, love it. Thank you. Sports team. Well, we should see Healy as a sport. It's keeping us healthy, alive, with the right spirit and mood, with a right smile on our face always, and especially by helping others. That's the biggest satisfaction here we can get. Obviously, the business side is very lucrative too. You can see it yourself. After only 15 months, we are paying 6-digit incomes per month. And that means the first 7 digits are not very far away to happen in the States, obviously too. So fantastic. Commissions are always paid in euro currency, my dear Willie. We are a German company. Money comes from there. Bank systems, debit cards, exchange platforms will instantly bring it to you in USD. No big issues at all. Absolutely not. Last but not least, I have a little surprise. Some of you knew about it, but let's see. I want to show it to you straight away. We have have the new facelift of our Heal Advisor search app. And Heal Advisor app, here we go. I want to show it to you. Absolutely. Some of you have it already, some of you have ordered it. Here we go. This is the new look of the Heal Advisor search app. Phenomenal, I can tell you, since last week. Who has it already for you running on your Healy device? Or at least who has ordered it? Let's say this way. I know many Healys are on the way, Thank you, Anna, for your appreciation. Thank you very much, Gina. Absolutely. Penelope, good to see you here. Yes, funds are converted in USD once they reach you. Very important, we can open this subject here. Make sure your bank is giving you the correct SWIFT code for international transfers. I know it's not so common in the States. I realize your banks are not keeping you also informed how it works. Ask it. All top banks, I have to say top banks because they are also Mickey Mouse banks. Let me say it this way, they don't have a SWIFT code. And that tells you everything. SWIFT code is only for internationally recognized banks. It's the way they communicate with each other. And they have to qualify for a SWIFT code. So I know there are Mickey Mouse banks who don't have SWIFT codes. So that's why, very important, have a call with them. Credit unions, I heard this bank, and I heard they don't have a SWIFT code. Am I right, Rosie? Correct me if I'm wrong. They don't have one, you see. So yeah, I will not say it's a Mickey Mouse bank, but it's considered somehow in that category, because if you want to play at the international level, you need a SWIFT code. That's how simple it is. And you see in our back office, you only need 3 data to provide for your commissions: your name, your account number, and the SWIFT code. Even the bank name is not needed, the address, the phone number is not needed at all. The SWIFT code says everything. And it says also which corresponding banks will make the transfer easier. So if the sending bank is in Germany for now, and your bank is in the States, there could be a corresponding bank in the middle. They immediately know which way, which path to follow in order to bring the euros to your account. That's how simple it is. We don't have to worry about that. But please make sure the bank is responding to your request by providing an international SWIFT code. That's how simple it is. So back to the Healy Advisor search and app. Fantastic facelifting. Not only facelifting, a lot of additional tools have been added. You see the blue dot is a tutorial inside the app explaining everything. You can see here, I made a research. I want to have my nutritional type in alkaline diet, raw food, and clean eating. Immediately, I get the recommendation for my frequencies. I get the weekly plan. I get the monthly plan. I get a daily plan, how to use it, when to use it. I get my shopping list. You will see it now. Amazing. Look here how tasty it is, I would say, to eat Healy food, herring apples, cauliflower, grape seeds, mackerel fish, pumpkin seeds, saffron, look here, salmon. And the number behind tells you which vitamins apply from the DNA having these particular nutrients, these particular substances. Amazing. Look here, spinach, parsley, radish, sprouts, dill, cereal, chia seed, yes, linseed, fantastic. Look here, pears, mineral water, of course, microalgae, look at that, wheat, fennel, I love fennel, seafood, onions, I love onion soup, ooh la la, yogurt, almonds, look at here, goji berries, yes, fantastic, rosemary, sardine, mouth melting, yes, I have to say that. And you see how we can get guided by our leader friend the Heal Advisor Search together with the digital nutrition, of course, and it's not over. It's not over. Then obviously fully customized, and then it goes into the recommendation of frequency program. How do you feel today when you wake up in the morning? A quick analyze, a quick check straight away. This is my account, as you can see. So very unique upgrade. I recommend it to all of you. Even a customer support I didn't know, straight away accessible from the app. This is also new. Heal Advisor app request, customer support, multiple multimedia, social media platforms, and then obviously you can digit your specific edition inside, and then you get the frequencies. Here, I made some special requests very fast to show you stress, for instance. What global frequency programs the whole DNA is offering to me: glutamine, antioxidant, and energy mixtures. Then you can see here gastrointestinal, toxins, glutamine, immune system, how to enforce the immune system. Of course, we have our newly launched bioenergetic support program page, bioenergetic boost, but also we have immune system, toxins, hypovitaminoris, bounce, pure. This is the analysis made, a specific request on the spot. With the watch, of course, the watch is essential to get all your body data live, which does the resonance is something else. It's based on information field, vibration, entanglements, frequencies, entanglements, something completely different. So exciting to have it. My side, it was a great pleasure to be with you. With love always, with the right frequencies, in the middle of the night here, Far East. It was an amazing pleasure. You all stay healthy, first of all, strong, healthy, with the right vibes and frequencies to share around you. I know it's a new day for you there, Pacific time, Eastern time. This record will be available soon. I will be working on it straight away. So my dear friends, a big kiss to all of you. It was a pleasure. You stay strong and healy.
Thank you, Stefano.
Thank you.
Yes, I will unmute you all now.
Blessings.
You all.
Thank you so much.
So,
Thank
here.
you.
Ciao, ciao. See you soon.
Compensation ever.
Brand, because it's a cleaner brand. Probably not
Hugs
even
and kisses.
harmful chemicals, but I'm like, wait, that's ridiculous. Because I went to buy a bunch so he
Ciao,
has
ciao.
them for his truck.
Have a great day.
Because he
Ciao, Tommy.
writes
Ciao,
them
Eve.
down wherever
Penelope.
he's out.
Thank
Yeah.
Rosie.
I
Where are the gentlemen
He
here?
went
I
through
need
this
some
before, Lynn.
gentlemen.
If you would
So
see him out in
blessed.
public,
Awesome.
it would
Awesome.
just,
Amazing
That's
oh
women.
my God, what's this guy suffering with? And it literally breaks your heart. So,
Vinny is there.
he's
Gina is
definitely,
there.
you know, like he would, I didn't know when all this like way
Oh,
back then.
Renee, you are
And it
on
all
a private
triggered when Sammy was
conversation.
sick.
Okay, okay.
As a little girl's when that
Yes.
started.
Yes, Ryan.
And he
Okay,
was
guys.
go,
Okay,
I
my
didn't
friend.
know until
Okay,
he
dear
finally broke
friends.
down and told me. And he's broke down crying a couple times recently.
Viva Healy.
Viva
Well,
Healy,
so
yes. Viva
after a
Healy.
major
Viva
meltdown,
Healy.
I'm like, hun, are you, he was, I haven't taken anything for like 2 years.
Viva Healy, Viva Healy. You take care, you take care. Have a great day, have a great Friday. Have a great Friday, weekend. Exciting news to come, new webinars too. Come back to us for any assistance. We are there for you always. Ciao.